Hello everyone, and welcome to part 7 of my Halo Wars Legendary walkthrough. I am your host, the Spegmeister, and on this episode I will be covering the mission Scarab, which is kind of a tricky mission just like the previous level, but I'll show you one strategy that works really well if you're attempting to earn gold and also earn a really good part time on this level. So with that being said, let's jump right in.
Arbiter, you are unusually quiet. What troubles occupy your thoughts?
Hierarch, I do not wish to be impudent, but you have charged me with the destruction of humanity.
A most noble cause for one with such a troubled past.
And I am thankful for my task. But sire, you have me skulk in ancient ruins and search empty temples. How does this help me accomplish my goal?
The war with the humans will require a great deal many more machines than we can currently muster.
I will take what we have.
And leave us defenseless? No. The ancients will provide for us. This world shall be the birthplace for an invasion fleet beyond imagining. Enough to crush the humans quickly and with ease.
But this world lies dormant. It is just a shell.
Blasphemy! The key will be found with patience. But perhaps there is a quicker way. The human female from the ice relic. She has some knowledge in this regard. The new planet the relic has led us to has also led her. Capture that human and bring her here.
It will be done.
You've advanced to where the force field stood. Take a look around.
What was that?
The Scarab is incomplete, but its head is operational. Its field of fire prevents any chance of retreat or extraction. You'll have to destroy it.
Firebase ready.
Build up our base and army, and go kill that Scarab.
Reactor complete. All units. Enemy.
The Scarab searchlight beam shows the direction it's facing. The temple ruins in this area will provide some cover, but not forever.
Reactor improved.
Rolling.
So right off the bat with this mission, if you send Forge just to the right of the base, you'll find one of the power nodes that we'll need to destroy.
Supply pad.
And then back at the base, I'm going to focus on building up some turrets. And we're going to upgrade our Scorpions to power turret tanks right away.
Destroyed a power node. The Scarab's head is turning a little more slowly.
Rolling. Attacking.
And I would say Scorpions are definitely your best bet if you're trying to complete this mission within a good part time and if you're also attempting gold.
Complete. Canister shell research.
So as we progress through the mission, as we're going around destroying the power nodes and attacking the Scarab, we'll be faced with
Attacking.
occasional counterattacks back at the base. And so I'm going to upgrade all of my turrets to railgun, and we're also going to focus on those upgrades through the field armory as well.
Supply pad upgrade.
Attacking.
Supply pad upgraded.
The Scarab's head is moving even slower now. Keep it up.
So the way it works with the Scarab, if you're playing kind of a cat and mouse game with the searchlight beam and you keep your units behind cover whenever it passes by, you won't run into too much trouble with it.
Over. Rolling. Rolling. Attacking.
And early on, with all these power nodes in play, if the Scarab does track one of your units, it's pretty hard to escape its beam unless if you can duck behind cover of some sort.
They've launched a counterattack on our base.
Turret complete.
Rolling out. Setting up. Ready to go. Rolling out. Destroy those locusts wherever you find them. They're building killers. Ready to roll. Rolling.
So again, just make sure you're sending Forge out to go and
Rolling. Rolling.
destroy these power nodes, stick them behind cover when you have to,
Rolling. Attacking.
and also continue getting these upgrades back at your base and building up your army.
Ready to go. Taking in.
You also start off with a couple rhinos, and what I'm going to try to do is position them behind the turrets on my base, and hopefully they can
The head is tracking more slowly.
help in countering against any locusts and infantry that I'll be facing.
Ready to roll. Rolling. 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 Scorpion fueled and ready.
Base under attack.
Locking down. Ready to roll. Rolling. Rolling.
All units.
Moving.
Reserves. Researched. Local units.
Rolling out.
As soon as I have a couple, 2 or 3 scorpions available,
Units.
I'll go ahead and send them off to the right of the base, and we'll find some more power nodes along this area.
Local units.
Target acquired. Send us in.
Local units.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Rolling out. Target acquired. Scorpion ready to roll.
Local units.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. Rolling out. Target acquired. Rolling out.
To earn the skull on this level, we'll need to
Reinforcements research.
kill 10 locusts, and those are pretty easy to find on this map as well.
Rolling out. Ready to roll. Rolling. Rolling.
Local units.
Rolling out. Rolling out. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. Rolling. Standing by. Ready to roll. Scorpion rolling out. Send us in. Ready to roll. Rolling.
So again, be wary of where the Scarab is, directing its beam, and just make sure that you don't have your units out in the open for too long, obviously.
Rolling out.
Turret upgraded.
Canister loaded. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. Ready to go.
Local units.
And just like the last level, you won't need adrenaline, of course, since we're primarily working with vehicles.
Rolling. Healing target. Ready to go.
Local units.
Send us in. Rolling out.
And as the Scarab is moving its beam to the right of the base, I'll go ahead and send a few of my tanks over to the left and begin clearing out this area.
Rolling out. Rolling out. Target acquired. Rolling out.
And just like on the right side and up the middle, you'll find some more power nodes and locusts to destroy.
The Scarab's head is moving even
And you'll also have a pretty good amount of cover if you hang out back in this area.
Send us in.
units.
Yes, sir. Rolling out. Send us in. Send us in.
Local units.
And as you may have noticed earlier, I picked up the black box, which is located just up in this little notch.
Ready to roll.
All units.
Moving.
More resources required.
Rolling out.
Supply pad complete. Enemy engagement. All units.
Attacking.
Supply pad upgraded. Turret improved.
Scorpion fueled and ready.
Local units.
Rolling out.
And then up here in this left-hand corner of the map, you'll find the or the skull for this mission.
The Scarab's head is moving even slower.
And that'll be the last power node we'll need to destroy.
Send us in.
All units.
It can't fire in two directions at once. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
And now we're gonna commence our attack on the Scarab.
Local units.
And this will take a little while to destroy, but with all the scorpions we have, we shouldn't run into too many complications.
Send us in. Scorpion, ready to roll.
Local units.
Rolling out.
Local units.
The best way I find to handle the scorpions once you're this close to the Scarab is keep them spread out in two groups. Ideally, groups of 4 or 5 work best. And just systematically send them across of the Scarab, but I would only do it one at a time. And I'm also going to try to do it when the Scarab isn't pointed directly at my base as well.
Rolling. Rolling.
Also going to get Forge out of there.
Rolling. Rolling. Send us in. Send us in.
Local units.
Yes, sir. Rolling out. Rolling out.
Base under attack.
Spinning up Mac Rapid. Mac. Spinning up.
And of course you can throw down some Mac Blasts whenever you find it convenient.
Ready to roll. Rolling.
More resources required.
Send us in. Rolling out.
Local units.
At this point we got about half the damage on the Scarab.
Scarab is about half dead or half alive. Take your pick.
Send us in.
And really, as you can tell with the tracking of the Scarab's beam, there's really not much it can do at this point.
Send us in. Rolling out.
Local units.
So at this point in the mission, the Scarab is at our mercy, and all we really have to do is just watch out for the occasional counterattacks by the Covenant on our base.
Target acquired. Rolling out. Send us in.
Local units. Local
And I would think I should have that Scarab destroyed by the time it makes its way back towards the Scorpions.
Nearly destroyed.
If not, I can always send them across.
local units.
Send us in. Rolling out. Send us in. Send us in. Send us in. Send us in. Rolling out.
Local units.
And we got the Scarab.
No problem. I told you we'd make it.
That I agree with, Serena. That I agree.
The Scarab is destroyed. Victory is ours today.
So even surprisingly, I got this mission just under the 12-minute mark, which is really impressive for me. And I think I got a perfect score as well just by keeping as many of my units alive and also cutting myself in terms of time just under that 12 minutes. And I also got all the secondary objectives to go with it. So hopefully you guys found this to be really helpful. Like, it is a tricky mission, but once you kind of learn the in and out of how the Scarab behaves and what you can do to exploit its weaknesses, it's really a pretty easy, pretty fast mission for Legendary. And it's also a pretty fun one if you're a speedrunner as well. So thank you all for joining in with me on this walkthrough, and I hopefully will see you on the next episode.